talks first? We talk first.
Who talks first?
Oh, gosh.
You talk
You
first.
talk
I
first?
talk first.
I talk first. You talk first?
Do I talk first?
Do I talk first?
Welcome to another episode of Project Beskar, episode 13.
That's the
Wow.
energy we needed. It is the sixth take we've taken this morning.
We are trying our best. Hi, hello. My name is Jeremy. I am the Gong Father.
That is Blake Tom, who's just dying over there, aka Clone to Snug.
AKA Clone to Snug. My name is Blake. Y'all know me.
And my name is Westin, aka Mandalore the Lego.
Wow. Okay. Welcome. That took a lot for us to get there. We are here. We were up late, and now we are here. We are talking collectibles. Wow. That's a lot of money we've spent collectively.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
Just look at all this stuff.
And that's just right here. We have more stuff spread out
more
around.
stuff spread out. There's more stuff at our homes.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But the idea today is to just, kind of talk a little bit about, what collecting means for people like us, and how you start your collections, what it takes to get it to look like this. So
I wish my house looked like this.
I know.
This is a collectible of all three of us.
Yeah,
So I mean, I'm getting there, but we
I
all
just wanna
can't
say-
be Michael.
I'm glad we're not alone, that we all have this hobby together.
Yeah.
Because it'd be awkward if it was just one of us. But now it's the three of us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, okay, we don't feel that bad.
It's true.
So I told the guys, hey, we're gonna have a collectibles episode, and apparently it's turned into a Hot Toys episode.
I mean,
It speaks for
Hey, there's
the
some sideshow in
speaks
there
for
and-
the company itself, though.
Yeah.
I think.
it really does.
Yeah.
I thought about bringing other stuff, and then I was like, I
Like,
got
nah,
I got 7 Hot Toys in a bag. I'm just gonna
Yep.
roll with this. And I forgot my giant tech that I've been working on that I was supposed to bring. He's about 30, and he's gonna be 30 inches tall. He's already bigger than the Mythos Vader, so it's really big.
and
I'm
you're
really
making
excited.
him printed in.
I'm printing him out of resin, and he's like in a bunch of different parts. He was so big that I had to cut his legs in half to fit them because they were so big.
Did you give him spider legs?
That'd be good.
A little mechanical.
Yeah. And then I kind of want to do what was the one you sent me?
The Sergeant Hound.
Yeah.
With the
That'd be kinda cool.
dog's name.
Yes, I saw that. That looks pretty cool.
And that one breaks
Galactic
up into a
Armor.
bunch of different pieces too. So like
Oh, nice.
the actual hound itself breaks into pieces. So I could potentially make a giant figure. He'd probably be like 30 by 30, I'm guessing, if I were to do it in the same size.
Yeah.
That's terrifying. and
You
I
wouldn't be able
wanna
to
see
fit
you
it on
do
the
that.
table.
No, you wouldn't. Which I'm kind of down for. That'd be
Do
kind of
it.
fun.
Do it.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
of course, Weston's the only prepared one with questions. So we'll get into the questions.
That's me. Well, to start things off, what was the first thing that you guys ever collected?
The Kenner AT-AT. It's still in the box. You saw it yesterday.
Oh, I did.
Yep, that was the first thing I ever collected
When did you get that?
2 years ago. That was when I first started. It was like during the pandemic. Like
Yeah.
everything I've done with like social media and everything, like all that started like 2 years ago.
Oh, wow.
I was always like a closet nerd. So that was the first thing I got. And then I started getting the old like Power of the Force collectibles. And so I got the Power of the Force, and I have like a bunch of those like out of the box, just like chilling there. And then I got into Black Series, and then into Hot Toys, and I haven't collected anything else besides Hot Toys and Sideshow statues.
Mm-hmm.
So that's basically how I got into it.
Nice.
Nice.
Jeremy.
Oh, gosh. This is like since we were kids, or like first thing we ever
Yeah.
collected?
Well, I want to say that there's probably a difference between, buying something as a toy to play with it,
Yeah.
and then a difference between collecting. So I definitely had my phase of, buying things as toys where you don't care about the box. You just rip it open. You're like,
Yeah.
all right, I get to play with Captain Rex now.
See, I've always been like, even now, I'm kind of like a completionist. Like, if it's like a set of like heroes and stuff, I need the full set. And so as far as I can remember, do you remember these like old Power Ranger action figures where like they were kind of like beefy and you would push like their like
Yes.
they're like more for
The
like,
head would flip?
Yes.
Yes.
I had all of those. I always like would just buy like the sets of like every like generation of like Rangers. So I
That's
think
pretty cool.
That's probably like my first intro into like collecting and like
Yeah.
Yeah. I always had like stuff as a kid, but I never like collected like this before.
Mm-hmm.
So
There was a while for me where I bought everything during the Clone Wars era, which best time ever for Star Wars toys was when the Clone Wars stuff came out. You get all the animated clone troopers. I had so many of those guys, and at that point, it wasn't collecting. It was just because I needed more clones to freaking build my little army and play with them. I never bought droids, so they never fought anybody. But and then like I don't know, around the time when the sequels came out, and I just had like stopped buying figures. And then the new lines came out, like Black Series and stuff. And I didn't, buy into them at first. Took me a little while, but then eventually, there was a deal on Amazon, I think, and it was for the like deluxe First Order Stormtrooper Black Series, and it came with a special box, and I was like, it looks kind of cool. I'll buy it as my first collected item because I'm like, these are 6-inch figures. I can't play with them with my little figures anymore.
yeah.
So that was, I think that was the first time I actually like bought it as a collectible. And then I bought them and I was like, wait, this is really cool. And then I bought the big Amazon Clone Trooper 4-pack.
Oh
yeah.
I love that.
I bought it for like $60 at that time. Yep. I still have it.
Like old school Black Series goes for so much now.
Yeah.
Like the first gen, I guess you'd say.
Because that one had, was it
501st, Shock Trooper, 212th, and was it 41st, the green guy?
Yeah.
I think it's 41st.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't really care.
But it's a cool box set. I love it.
He's just a green 212 trooper.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I started getting into those, and then I went overboard and had way too many.
And now you just have them sitting there trying to get rid of them,
Now I'm
and
trying to
nobody
get rid of
wants them.
them.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep, I feel that. I have shelves or like just shelves of Black Series that I'm just like, I like want them because they look cool, but like we were talking yesterday when Westin was over and looking at all my stuff, like it looks so much better with just 3 Hot Toys versus 100 Black Series like stacked on top of each other.
It looks very cluttered when you have like the Black Series.
Yeah.
Because like I have like a glass display case and I have all the Bad Batch figures.
Yep.
I have like Bo-Katan, Casca, and like Axe Wolves, and like I have like just like different little squads, and it just looks so messy and cluttered. But like, with like Hot Toys, they're so big and detailed. You're just like, okay, this looks way better than like
you put
5
three
figures.
on each DTOF I think it's called the shelf, the glass
shelves,
cases. You know, that's what you have, the DTOF shelf from IKEA.
Did not know what it was called, but yes,
Always sold out.
Always sold out, dude. I can't. I have 4 of them, and it took so long to get them.
Is that why I don't have any?
Probably.
Because you bought 4?
Yep. But like 3 of those just like stacked right there. So like I have Cody, Rex, and Hunter just like right there on one, and it just looks chef's kiss.
Yeah, like I have one shelf is I have like a giant like Critical Role statue that looks beautiful by itself. Next shelf is just like a bunch of like Black Series and it just looks so messy and cluttered. Next is like my Ant-Man like Hot Toys, and I'm like, it just looks so good by itself.
Yeah. When you start mixing, you're like, oh, like it looks fine when you just have the Black Series stuff, and then you start mixing in the Hot Toys and Sideshow, and you're like, ooh, I need to get rid of all these Black Series.
Yeah.
Sorry if you like Black Series, but
I will hate on them forever. I don't care.
If you like Black Series, good for you.
Yep.
Never change.
This one's pretty decent. The Bosk.
some of them are good.
Yeah.
I will admit, but like this Rex right here, terrible. Why does he have binos?
It was a
He
concept
also
art
looks
thing.
unfinished.
Yeah,
He does.
This whole
and he's
backside.
like pale. He's not like white weathering pale, like not white with weathering. He looks like he's sun damaged.
Yeah,
Like it looks like you'd put him out in the sun for like a month.
Yeah.
Like he's sitting like in your car type thing. That's what it looks like.
If you hold him up next to the first Rex that they did, the differences are way too obvious.
I should have brought both of them because I have the first Rex.
Yeah. That one was really nice.
Yeah.
I bought that one immediately. I was like, this one's really cool.
Yeah.
Will not touch the new Rex ever.
Yeah. I just bought it just to have.
Yeah.
Just because.
Mm-hmm. But going off of just ripping on Black Series.
They're
What?
not that bad. It's just comparatively,
Yeah.
it's bad.
And the price keeps going up on them. So I'm
Yes.
like,
I genuinely think that it's Hasbro just doesn't care about their Star Wars line, because if you look at like Hasbro like the Marvel collection, the Marvel figures look so good, and I would gladly spend my money on like the Legends figures, but like when it comes to like Black Series and like Star Wars, they just don't care about the Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
I want to jump to the next question. What's the most recent collectible that you bought? What's the last one that came in?
The last one that came in, it was Hunter. Right here. Little Hunter guy. And Lando. But I also have the Vader that we unboxed last week.
Oh yeah.
So they all came in like at the same time, but yeah.
Right.
Last one I bought was
Little
Daddy Din.
Din Djarin.
He's so shiny. He looks so good.
Daddy's a state of mind. I'm your daddy.
That one is
Yeah.
very pretty.
He looks so good.
I like the new chrome they did on that one.
And I really like the deluxe version personally.
The most beautiful thing in my home.
Dude, and the whistling birds coming out of that is
Such
insane.
a cool effect.
I didn't know it had that.
Yeah.
That is so cool. I also
Right.
didn't know it came with the Darksaber. I have it pre-ordered.
Yeah.
It should be coming in soon, but I didn't realize that it had both of those things, and that's really cool.
Did you
I
say
like
you
that a
got
lot.
the deluxe or no?
I did not get the deluxe.
Same.
On accident.
Yeah.
I wish I did, because I want the boba gear. I think it's cool.
It's cool.
So-
I'm never gonna display him with it.
I will.
Because
Get the
of-
Boba stuff.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have him next to Boba.
Uh,
It's a little awkward when he's carrying his armor on him.
It's like,
Hey, I
wait,
got your
where did you
stuff
get that
here.
armor?
How'd you get it back?
See, I only got the deluxe one because that was in stock and shipping.
Yeah.
The regular version was like still like delayed. And I was like, I don't want the Boba Fett stuff, but I just want the figure and I just want it now. So I just
I'll take your stuff.
okay.
Okay.
I still have your binocs from
Easily
your Rex.
settled. Oh yeah. See, stuff that I don't want that come in my figures, it goes to these guys.
I do have a lot of just random stuff. Like, because I don't really, I set it and forget it and just look at them from afar.
Yeah.
Don't breathe on them.
I did
like,
want
he
to
had-
ask that question. Do you guys, once you display it, do you like to change up the poses every now and then, or do you just
You know how
leave it
terrible I am.
alone?
Weston literally sat here for like 30 minutes before he started reposing everything.
They
He
did
was
Because we're
awful.
so bad at, we're so awful at posing.
He's like, what are these poses? He's like, why is Cody standing like,
Yeah, I'll do order
Yeah.
66, I
Guess.
guess. That's what he looked like. I'm just terrible at posing them. So like if I get a good pose, like this hunter pose, I pose it right off of the box.
I changed that for you. It
Okay.
was a little more stiff.
Okay. Whatever. I'm very bad at posing stuff. So is what it is. I also just don't want to break it.
Yeah.
That's my biggest fear. Because every time I get a Hot Toys, I always break one of the hands. Like this one over here. I did the Ahsoka one. Like I love Ahsoka and I love Hot Toys. I don't think they did a good job on that one, personally. Could be a hot take, but it's the rubber arms that like bug me. And then I broke off one of the lightsabers, and then the hand broke off, and it was just a mess. But
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I still have her. She's a good figure, but she's also cross-eyed.
Didn't you do that?
I did it, and I saw it, and I was like, I'm just gonna keep it.
it fits the mood.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Jeremy, what do you
I
do?
do not pose mine anymore.
Okay, so I try my best to pose them, and I'm not the best at it. So thank you for posing my Din, because I had him in a certain like position. And I was like, that doesn't look right, but I'm not mad at it, so I just settle. But honestly, I think the Din figure is the first one that has so many. Oh my god, that's so cute. It's just like, hey, the Din figure has so many things in it that I probably will constantly be rotating his poses
Yeah.
and stuff.
I mean, if you got the deluxe version, I mean, you might as well.
I hot take. I don't like Boba Fett.
All right, you are welcome to find the door.
I literally only bought it because it was in stock, and I don't want the Boba Fett stuff. I don't care about Boba Fett.
I'll take it.
So
Welcome to Project Beskar.
Hot
Your
takes.
hosts, Blake
Hot takes.
and me, no longer Jeremy.
I'm gonna say something very controversial yet brave. I don't like Boba Fett.
I'm going to kill you.
It's the Boba Fett stan over here, dude.
I know.
It's pretty rude.
That's what sucks is that when your friend is such a big fan, and it's like, I mean, I think I've already said this before though. But yeah.
Ow.
Weston has enough love for Boba Fett for all three of us. So I think you're good.
Well, no.
He turns away.
So
Look this way.
I don't hate Boba Fett. I like Boba Fett. I'm just not a fan of Boba Fett. This is how the friendship ends. I'm sorry, Weston.
Project Beskar will be only Weston and I guess now.
Actually, funny enough though, I went to Target yesterday and they had all those like Boba Fett Black Series that just came out. And I was about to text you. I'm like, does he want this or not? And I was like, I don't think he does.
I've seen them, and I said no.
Yeah, no, the figure didn't look good. That's why I didn't text you. But I was like, should I offer? No, it was like fully stocked at Target.
Because nobody wants it.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Because no one likes Boba Fett.
God.
Weston, what about you? Get me out of the hot seat. Get me out of the hot seat.
I'm gonna let you sit in it.
I'm just gonna stare at you in your hate right now.
Yep. I don't even remember what I was gonna ask.
I do like Weston.
What was the question again?
I don't know. Oh, posing.
Posing. Oh, yeah.
Posing. I actually keep like a little box. So every time I get a hot toy, I will take all the accessories, put them in a little box so everything's in the same spot, and I keep it in a place that's accessible. So every like 2 weeks or so, I'll pull it out, pull the hands off, reset the figure, and it's just easy like that.
That seems like so much work.
Every 2 weeks?
Yeah. I can't not. If I paid that much money for them, I'm not just staring at him the whole time.
That's the best part. You just stare at him through glass.
If I'm gonna do
it's like a museum.
Okay.
Heavy breathing on the glass.
If I was going to do that, I'd just get a statue.
Why do you think I get
like this guy.
so many statues now? So I don't have to pose them.
The work is already done.
The work is
I
done.
just assemble it.
They just magnet it and you're done.
Yep.
I love it.
That's a valid thing.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Wiggling.
Oh God. That thing is so cool.
I know.
But you're good at posing stuff. I'm not. So that's why I don't pose it.
I also don't have the patience for it. Because like you said, like they're kind of fragile.
Yeah.
And I my biggest fear is I don't want to break them.
Yeah.
Because even with the Din, I was like trying so hard to like move him slowly and get him where I wanted.
Dude, but see, that's the thing is all these figures, you know where the joints are and stuff. The Ahsoka one, you can't see anything. And so like I was so scared. I didn't know which way to pull the arm. And like I saw a bunch of people on Facebook have ripped the skin. Like ripped through it because they like did it the wrong way. And I was so afraid of doing that. And that's the only reason I don't like that figure. And that's one that'll just sit there forever now. Just like that.
Yep.
Terrifying. I don't want to break it.
That's fair.
So,
I always actually holding them and moving the parts around. I mean, probably just because, I used to play with all the little clone trooper figures.
Yeah.
And so I was very used to, putting them in little battle positions. And so I just can't grow out of that.
yeah.
And so it's fun to like reset them and everything. So yeah,
Valid.
I just went blank.
Yeah.
Good for you.
What?
That's commitment every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you
Is it like on your
text me
calendar?
every 2 weeks?
It's not on my calendar, but like
Yeah. Oh, today's posing day.
it's like a mental check. I'm like, this guy hasn't been posed in a little bit. I gotta fix him. And then I redo it.
Whenever you fix your figures, text me and I will fix my figures.
Okay.
I won't.
We'll do figure checks.
Figure checks.
Figure
That's
check.
pretty
Who's
good.
posing?
Update it. Yep.
Yeah, I'm just so bad at posing them, man. I don't get it. Especially the Spider-Man ones. The Spider-Man ones I'm super afraid of because I know that over time this cloth material will like crack and crinkle. At least that's what I've been told. So I'm very careful on how I pose them. So all my Spider-Man figures are posed exactly the same. It's just a barely bent reaching out. So you can see Spider-Man 99. They're exactly the same. And when I pose them right next to each other, it looks pretty dumb. But it also kind of looks like they're swinging together.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool, but it also looks kind of dumb because they're the same pose.
Where we
But like,
going? This way.
dude, but and then like on the box, it's like they're all like scrunched up and like a cool pose, and there's no wrinkles, and I'm like, how is that even possible? Like, how do I pose it like that? So I don't know. I just keep them the same way. I do want to change up Miles a little bit because he has so many accessories. He's got like his little scarf. He's got like I put all of it on him, and then I was like, I like Spider-Man. His little cat.
That's a
That's a
great
really
accessory.
cool figure.
Yeah, it's a really awesome figure, and he's got more electric. The Venom strike. He's got like this like crazy stuff that comes with it. I'm really stoked.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go home and actually change him.
Oh,
I will change that one.
nice.
Yeah.
You should show me that when you do it.
All right. Well, you're coming over, so
Oh, you're right.
you can help me.
I'm just gonna go to your whole like collection room and just be like, I'm gonna fix this.
Go for it.
His office just like
Go for it.
That's gonna be my afternoon today.
All right, I'm down for that. You fix all my
Um,
figures.
Also, what is your guys' like holy grail collectible?
The one that like
The
we
one-
have,
the
or
one
we
that
bought?
always gets away.
Oh, this one right here, Spider-Man, Scarlet Spider.
Yeah,
I mean, I've talked about that since I think day one of the podcast. I
Yep.
talk about it every day.
I knew what yours was.
Yeah, dude, that one. Like this one's cool. I like it, and I technically got it for free. I paid $5 for it for shipping because I used my rewards from.
yeah.
That's another thing is when you buy Black Series, you don't get any rewards for it, and when you buy off of Sideshow, you get rewards for each figure you buy. So
I actually just used mine for Din.
yeah, so that's also a plus in the Sideshow column. But I think he was like $100 or something like that, and I just used my points and got him. But I want him in the 6-figure scale real bad, and nobody's selling it. And if they are selling it, it's like $400, and I am not gonna spend that much money for it. They have a bunch of listings on eBay for it, but it's all like they just like take the parts and they're like, oh, do you want this mask? Do you want the torso? It's like they like break it apart and sell it in pieces because I think they make more money off of it selling it in pieces rather than the whole thing.
oh wow.
And it's all from like China, and I'm like, I don't trust that at all. So that is my holy grail.
It's like the factory where they're made and they just like sell like the like scrap pieces.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't trust it. So I just need to wait on like Facebook for someone to put it as a decent price so I can snag it. That is my holy grail.
Jeremy?
Oh man, my holy grail. Okay, it's still available right now. I just don't have the money to spend on it. But I really want the Republic Gunship Lego set.
Ooh.
I
That is
want
a
that
good one.
so bad.
Mhm.
And I mean, it's still in stock by me. So
Yeah, I've seen it at the Lego store like every time I go to the downtown Disney one.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm very, very close to pulling the trigger on it. I think I'll be moving soon, so it's like I'm like, do I buy it now and then build it and then try to figure out how to move it, or do I just wait till I move?
Wait till you move.
Yeah, or I could just buy it now and just
Good.
have it and then
Yeah.
build it after I move.
That's true. I would actually, I would buy it sooner rather than later, just in
Yeah,
case.
because I don't want to risk it. But that's my holy grail right now is that set.
I think I know Weston's holy grail.
Do you?
I think I might,
You probably do.
and I think I have it on pre-order.
No, that's
Oh, okay.
No.
I was gonna say you're the pilot, the clone pilot.
I
For
don't want
Hot
to be
Toys?
reminded about that anymore.
I can't wait to get that
the
figure.
wound has just been reopened.
Yep.
If anybody has an extra pilot on pre-order, I will buy it.
Then what is your holy grail?
My
if it's
holy
not that?
grail is the Mythos Boba Fett statue.
Oh
um,
yeah.
That came out.
Is that the one where
it's a little
Han is floating in carbonite?
No, it's the one. It's literally Mythos Boba Fett, and he's got like he's standing on a rock, and he's got the giant clone rifle in his arm.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that.
It's huge, but let me pull up a
I
picture.
was like, yeah, pull it. I've never seen it.
Yeah, but I think that was the first rendition of like Mythos Fett that
Mhm.
came out. Mythos Fett statue. But yeah, it was wow.
You good?
Yeah.
Nope.
And then what happened?
And then what happened? Bleh.
Oh, here it is. Just,
Well, oh, there it is. Oh,
Oh, that's a big boy.
that's
so he's got the
huge.
giant like clone rifle in one arm, and he's got.
Do you
know,
have the
little-
other Mythos one? The
Joe.
one that you have? Like the one that you cosplay?
I have the Sideshow figure, yeah.
Yeah.
but not
Okay.
this. This is what I want.
Okay.
Is that guy?
The rifle's as big
That's
as he is.
crazy big.
But-
Holy crap.
He sells for way too much
Yeah.
that I'm like, I'm never gonna get it.
Yeah.
But
How
that
much are you
is-
willing to spend on it?
Oh man. Oh,
How
man.
how much is it
I
going for
don't-
right now?
I don't know, like 2,000 maybe.
Oh God.
Let me see.
I mean, the Mythos statues are pretty big. Or, I mean, pretty expensive as is. So
They're
I think
normally
it probably
around
sold it
600 bucks?
first.
600-ish.
Yeah. Let's go on eBay.
Ooh.
Let's see how much this guy is.
Shopping episode.
Shopping.
How much can I get for a kidney?
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself. Weston might buy a figure right now on the camera. On
There's no way
whatever
I
this is
could.
called.
No way.
On the pod.
Let's see.
On the
First
pod.
one. Oh. We're not gonna look at that.
Oh God.
Is it over 2K?
I'm gonna give up my dream. The first listing was like 2,100.
Holy crap. Well, eBay is also really expensive.
Yeah.
Like, they put up some dumb prices.
Other one for 1,850.
I'm trying to sell which was my holy grail, but I'm just kind of over it. My Kenobi pop, the celebration one, the hollow one, the glow in the dark Obi-Wan pop. Oh, if you know pops, it's a very exclusive pop. And it was at like $1,200 at one point.
Oh wow.
And I'm trying to sell it right now for like $550, and everybody keeps trying to like price gouge me, and like I'm like, dude, what the heck? You go on eBay and it's still at like $800 to $1,000. I was like, I'm just trying to sell this thing quick, and people are still trying to like negotiate with me, and I'm like, dude, what?
The negotiator.
It's so annoying, dude. I put firm on price, and they're like, trades? I'm like, no, firm on price.
Yes.
Will
trades
you
for
will you do
money.
400? Firm on price. Like, what do you want? It's like, oh, it's so annoying. I hate trying to sell that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I don't think I've ever tried to sell anything for my collection. That's,
I
like,
do because
expensive.
I buy too much and then I need to downgrade.
Yeah.
I've gone through 2 pop collections where I had like 150 pops, sold them all. Got another 150 pops, sold them all.
Jeez. I never got into pops except for
Pops
like,
just get like too much. Like
Yeah.
you've seen my office where like I had all those
Mhm.
studs going all the way around.
they're clean because I mean
Yeah.
people just keep them in the boxes. I don't
Yeah.
do that. I like to pull them out.
Well, that's the thing is like
They're fun to like stack. I see them like stacked and stuff.
for pops, for me, it's like people, I don't keep them in the box because of their value. And I know people are like, get mad at other people if they take them out. It's the being able to just stack them is way easier. And that's why I keep them in the box. So,
I don't get a lot of them.
yeah.
So the ones I do get, I'm like, yeah, I can pull it out.
Yeah,
of the
and that
box
makes
stick it
sense,
on a
yeah.
shelf. I collect a lot of the Boba Fett ones.
Mhm.
So I have a good chunk of those. And then the one I really like is the Purge Trooper from
Oh,
Jedi Fallen Order.
Yep.
One of my favorites.
I
That's a
had.
good one.
I also
I-
have 5 of those Black Series. That's a figure that I was like, I will buy anything and everything of this guy.
I got
So
the all the Bad Batch Funko Pops,
Yeah, I have those too.
including like the Target like Omega one.
I don't have Omega. It's the only one I don't have.
That one I found like it was like buried in the back, and the box was destroyed. I was like, it's fine. I'm not gonna put it in the box anyways. But I think that's probably the only actual like complete set of pops that I have is like all the Bad Batch and Omega.
I have so many pops, man.
I can't do
Stone.
it.
Is there in collecting in general, is there like a certain character or kind of character that you guys like if you see it you're just like
Rex.
buy? Rex?
Rex.
Anything?
Even the crappy Black Series that we've been talking and crap about, I still will buy it. For the right price. I mean,
Yeah.
if they come out with it and it's like $30, like
Mhm.
it's $30 just to get a Rex, like why not? I have like a whole shelf with just Rex stuff. So like I have my like D. Bradley Baker picture and then
Yeah.
all the Rex like stuff around it. So, which actually one of the coolest things in my collection, which is super dumb. I don't know where it came from. My buddy gave it to me, and it's a Nutcracker Rex.
What?
Like it's one of those.
cool.
It's like one of those things.
Cool.
I don't think I'll show it to you guys when you come over. It's one of those things that like because not much clone stuff comes out, you know, like which is kind of annoying. Like people don't make as much
No,
clone
you
stuff.
see like everything Stormtrooper.
yeah, everything
And you're just
Stormtrooper.
like, where's the clones?
Yeah, but this when he showed it to me, I was like, I want it. I want it right now. Like, and he just like gave it to me, and I was so stoked. It's just a nutcracker. It's so fun. I should have brought it. That's probably one of like my favorite things in my
That's a very
collection.
like niche. Like that's so cool.
Yeah. Out of all the things in Nutcracker, like,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. So, I do have that, but Rex is one of the things I buy the most. What about you, Jeremy?
Is it Ant-Man?
Okay, so anything that I cosplay, I like to just buy everything and anything of it. So like I have a whole section of like 332nd like figures and like the hot toys, my helmet and everything. Din, I'm working on him. So then I have my whole TV like entertainment system is all like Mandalorian, Din Djarin. I have an Ant-Man section, and
You do have cool little You also have the 332nd section, too.
yeah, that's what you said.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. My
No,
phone went
no,
off.
Don't mind him. He wasn't paying attention because he was moving his
I
helmet.
was, yeah. My bad.
And then I have a little like Guardians like section. So yeah, anything that's so it's like 332nd, Din, Ant-Man, or like Guardians. I have like just want to buy everything.
Yeah. In D&D.
And D&D. Oh God, that's
Candy dice.
candy dice. There's this dice maker Kraken actually for Valentine's Day, the little candy hearts. They made dice and like the packaging comes in a little candy heart box.
That's cool. Dude, I really wanted that
I'm gonna
Stargate.
Eat those.
That Stargate dice.
Oh yes.
I wanted that thing so bad, but they were so expensive for.
I gotta take it to
the B
Frankenstein's
grade.
to get the actual candy dice.
I do it. We got to do it.
Westin needs to eat dice,
I do.
but safely.
I do.
What?
You never see the packs of the dice?
I've never seen
And
that.
it just looks like candy.
Oh, like the ones you bought, the fire ones that he bought
Mm-hmm.
at
Oh, yeah.
WonderCon.
Yep.
Yeah.
But there's a shop at Frankenstein's that they sell actual hard candies and their dice.
Huh.
You can eat them.
I'm down.
So excited for that.
I just want to go win the raffle at Frankenstein's. That's all I do.
You
Did
look
you-
at
did
that
you win the-
raffle?
I do. I've gotten 3 figures from that raffle.
Wow.
Yep.
Did
Like-
you win anything at the Fig Pin?
No, I didn't. No, but at Frankenstein's they have like a little. It's for My Hero Academia figures,
Wait, was
and
that
they have like this little game.
that was Frankenstein's or where
Mhm.
was that?
The fig pin was at.
Oh, is that
LA
LA?
It was at
Comic-Con.
LA Comic-Con. Yeah. But at Frankenstein's they have if you like My Hero Academia, you can do like a little raffle thing for it, and you like win something no matter what.
Yeah.
And I think it's like $10 for a ticket, and you like pick it, and basically whatever like it'll say on there like D, A, B, C, D, E, F, G or whatever, and like that corresponds to what you win. And there's like it'll be like 2 of the top figure, and then like everything else. So like you can win like a towel or a water bottle or something like that. So I've won like 3 figures that way.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
For my collection, I get anything and everything Boba Fett. Well, to a certain degree, because obviously I'm not going to buy that Black Series one because
Yeah.
I'm just done with those. But I like a lot of the more unique Fett things. Like if I saw a Boba Fett Nutcracker,
Yeah.
I'm buying that. And
That'd be
I
pretty
have
cool.
my shelf at home where it's like my picture with Timwera
Mm-hmm.
and all my little Boba like pops and figures set up there. Put my helmet right above it. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people probably have like either a Rex shrine or
Yeah.
Boba Fett shrine.
I mean, those are 2 big players. So yeah.
Yeah, and clones. I also like anything clones.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have a whole hot toy shelf that's just the clones that I have
Nice.
locked in.
Yeah. Mine are mostly clones. It's clones and Spider-Man figures. That's like all I have. I want to branch out. I really want Captain America. And I also really want an
Ooh.
Iron Man, Sideshow Iron Man, but there's like 30 of them and I don't know which one to pick. So
Just close your eyes and just.
just scroll. But I
This
don't
one,
want
'cause
like
they're
a
all so
dumb
cool.
one. There's some like weird ones. Same with Spider-Man ones. They'll like do some random
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
There's a lot
and
of
I'm like,
weird ones in the
Yeah.
Marvel hot toys that I've seen.
yeah.
It's kind of cool that they do that. They don't do it a lot for the Star Wars, but when they do, obviously you get the Chrome Clone
Yeah.
Trooper, which is freaking
That thing is so
sick.
sweet. Oh my God.
And then the Arena Boba Fett
that thing's pretty cool
in
too.
all black.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah,
That thing's sick.
pretty dope.
I do really like that one.
I was very happy
That's
that
really
I
nice
snagged this.
figure.
I think if I got a Boba Fett figure, I'd probably get that one.
It's nice. I only have him and the Mythos Fett,
Mm-hmm.
and the Mythos Fett is a sideshow, so it's not as durable, or it just doesn't pose as well as a
Yeah.
hot toy.
Do you like Hot Toys better or Sideshow?
Hot Toys better.
So Hot Toys for the figures, and I don't think they make statues, but Sideshow does
Sideshow
really well with the
statues.
Sideshow
statues.
does-
That's my thing. I
Yeah.
get the only Sideshow figure I have is the one that just came in, the Lando.
Mhm.
But I like their statues. Their statues is what
They do nice.
sucks me in, dude. I only have 2 of them, but
Mm-hmm.
so good. The Mythos line for Sideshow is amazing.
Yep.
So
Yeah, I like that creative side when they
yeah.
dig into that.
hmm
'Cause it's not
Sideshow-
necessarily like canon images
Yeah.
of them or anything.
But they're
it's
so cool.
They
Yeah.
also do a lot of cool art prints too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sideshow art is really nice.
But like, dude, they take like concept art and like make it really well versus Hasbro where they put a concept art Rex and do a really crappy job. They put binos on them and sun damaged them and called it a day.
the
Yep.
artwork on the boxes look way better than the figure inside.
Yes. Yeah. They spend all their money on the artwork
That's
on the
where it all
boxes. And now they have the boxes where you can't even see the figure.
Yeah.
And you're like
Dumb.
I wanted the
Also, skipping Jesse.
skipping.
I'm skipping
Oh
Jesse.
God.
Um,
That's so bad.
but what why can't I think of his name? The droid in Kenobi.
Wow, why am I blanking on his name too?
Ned.
Ned B. There we go. At Disneyland when we were there the other day,
Yeah.
I almost bought him, and then you can't see the figure, and I was like, I'm not gonna waste my money because I do want a Ned B really bad. So I would get like, there's some things where I don't think Sideshow will ever do like a Ned B. So I'm like, okay, I'll get a Black Series, but then you can't see the figure, and I'm like, what if I get like a disformed Ned B? Like,
And
what do I
with
do
the
then?
paint
And
job
with,
or
with the
anything.
Black Series, it's so likely that
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
And
not
they
taking
don't
the
care.
chance.
They're not gonna give you a new one like Sideshow would.
Mhm.
Like, just dumb.
Yeah.
So, oh well.
If there was, a collectible that could exist, like if you made it up yourself,
Rex. I'm just kidding.
but like what, like a statue or a figure?
Dude, a Rex statue would be pretty sick. Like a Sideshow Rex statue.
You saying so? Like what scale would you want that to be?
1-to-1.
That would be cool.
I already
That
have
would
it.
be really
Yeah.
cool.
I technically already have it, but I don't know.
I think if it's the cool thing now with like prop making and everything is that if there's something you really want, you can make it yourself. Like the tech
True.
you're
That's
making,
what I did.
Yeah. Now
Like-
figures you can start making.
you start making your own figures, and that's pretty cool. And it's like cosplayers too. It's like
Well, so the tech would be a lot quicker if I actually made it at the scale it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a 1/6 scale, and that's at 100%, and I put it at 225%.
but it looks so cool.
It does.
It's
It
easier
does.
to paint though that way.
That's kind of the reason I did it was to
Yeah.
try to paint that first and then kind of go down because like, dude, I don't know how we talk about this all the time. Dom, giant
Yes.
human makes these tiny little figures. And I'm like, bro, I don't know how you do that. Like I can't. I break everything I touch. There's no way I can do
Patience.
that.
That man has so much patience and attention to detail. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
But you go. I'll think about my actual answer because it's
No,
not
that's-
actually Rex.
That's what I was saying.
I know what I want.
Boba Fett.
Riding the ring core.
Ooh, that's actually pretty cool.
I want
That's
a
a
hot
good one.
toy
Like
Rancor with
statue.
Boba on it.
That'd be pretty like the new vehicles that they put out,
Yep.
but with the Rancor.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really good one.
I would love that.
Jeremy.
I want a giant gonk. Like I want an actual gonk.
That'd be pretty cool.
But like I want it to be functional where it's like a little like charging station and like
Put a drink tray on top of it. Have it walk around the house.
But do you want to build that or do you want to have it as a collectible?
either or. I mean, I can probably build one. I've done it before.
Yeah. Well, think along the lines of something that you could not.
Like as a
Possibly
collectible.
make.
Like you want it to be like it can't be 1-to-1. I was just joking. Like
That could be like
One-to-one
they
is
have
a-
one-to-one
is like a
I mean,
costume.
yeah, it's just
Yeah.
a costume. So you'd have to make it yourself. I'm
So
talking
I wouldn't
like
get something 1-to-1 if I couldn't wear it.
yeah, exactly. They sell the Boba Fett 1-to-1 on Sideshow and I'm like
Yeah.
I can just make one and actually wear it.
I know.
Like
Just put a mannequin.
yeah.
It's like some of the parts you could probably wear from it, but
Yeah.
There is this one shop or brand. I forget what it was, but it was at one of like I think it was at New York Comic Con, or like New York like Toy Fair or something, and it was a fully animatronic Grogu in his like little like crib.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that is.
that'd be pretty cool.
And
Yeah,
that-
I did see that.
I think it was like 10 grand, and I want that so bad.
You know what I think would be pretty cool, and they might do, because I'm such a big Spider-Man fan. Like, have the end of the spider. Like, so have you guys seen the My Hero Academia statue that Sideshow came out with?
I think
It's like
so.
$1,600, and it's giant. It's like all three of them. It's like the three main characters.
So it's got like a few people. Is it? Can you like disconnect it? Or
No,
is
I
it
don't
all
think so. It's
one
a
thing?
statue.
Oh, okay.
Giant,
It's
massive
a massive
piece.
statue.
It's like
But
the
I
My
think
Hero logo and like the
Yeah.
3 of them, right?
it's really cool. Way too expensive for me though. But I think it'd be cool if they did Miles, 2099 Spider-Man, and Scarlet Spider, because those are my 3 favorites. So if you did that as like a giant statue, that's what I would buy. That's my dream. I might make it happen.
With the movie coming out, I feel like they're gonna release so much cool stuff.
I hope so, dude. I hope with the movie coming out that they're gonna really. I hope that Scarlet Spider has a big impact in the movie, so that it makes Sideshow
Yeah.
re-release it. I don't even care if it's a little bit different. The one thing I love about it is the way they made the suit. The way they made the suit is really nice. Instead of just a regular red suit, they have like little details and lines going down, and it's all textured and it's really nice. So I really hope that he has a really big part in. I know 2099 Spider-Man has a big part in it, but I really hope Scarlet Spider does too. And they kind of,
Yeah.
I hope they re-release it, because I think that's like one of their best figures they ever released.
I don't know anything about it.
Like I think that a lot of people want it,
It's pretty.
and it's really hard
I
to
like.
get.
I
so.
like the look of the smaller figure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's a
I don't
good
have to
suit.
pose him. He just stays right
There
there.
you go.
He's
Yeah.
just like
Yep. What's up?
majestic.
What's up, bro? That's also on my build list to build that suit.
That'd be cool.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Jeremy, did you
Hello,
say
buddy.
did you say the Grogu?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
the baby.
The
The
baby.
baby. I would like to see the baby.
Hot take for Westin. He hates Grogu.
I don't hate Grogu. I hate the merchandising of Grogu. Yep.
I mean, I guess it makes
You
sense.
go to Disneyland, and I was expecting when the show, came out, I was like, oh, I'm gonna finally find cool Mandalorian stuff at Disneyland. Nope. Everything's green.
Yep.
Awful.
He's the cute character that carries the show. I mean, I don't
He
think
does
he
not
carries
carry
the
the
He doesn't
show.
carry
He
the
doesn't
show,
carry it.
but like,
He's a big part
he
of it.
pulls
He's a big
in
part of it.
the general audience.
yes. Not for us, but yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get where you're
Like,
coming from.
the non-Star Wars people.
Yeah. I get where you're coming from. I
Yeah.
just think it's funny that you
I
get so
can't
mad.
stand it. I see his stuff
Oh,
everywhere.
I
I'm
should
like,
have brought
get
my life-size
out of here.
Grogu from Hot Toys.
Oh, yeah. I forgot
See,
you
that
have
is cool. But I'm not gonna get him ever.
Yeah. I just don't think. I would rather spend my money on something else than the Grogu.
Just a little.
I'm happy with my
man.
Bop It Grogu.
Pop it, Grogu.
Bop it.
Yeah. I showed you guys that.
That voice is so like
Yeah.
seductive.
It is really weird. Yeah.
Twisted.
I don't think it's actually like Pedro's voice. I think they
Oh,
like had to
no.
modify it or something, but it is weirdly provocative. Twist it. Bop it. You're like, okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Daddy is a state of mind.
I'm your daddy.
When I finish my din, I'm gonna have to like trim my facial hair to look like Pedro. I don't look anything
Patchy?
like him. Patchy, just the mustache.
Just the mustache.
Yep.
Does he have sideburns? He has sideburns, yeah.
Barely.
Barely. Okay.
He has a pretty bad beard. Yeah.
I'm
Girl,
excited.
better
But he
beard.
talks about it, so I don't feel bad about. I literally saw a TikTok about him like talking about his beard. He's like, "Oh, this is so bad," like blah blah. So I don't feel as bad. But yeah, it's
Also wanted to ask you guys. So everything we have here is, from like Hot Toys, Sideshow, Black Series, all those
how do you say this one again?
makers. Artifacts, Kotobukiya,
Kotobukiya.
I think.
They have good
I'm
stuff.
not
I
sure.
do like
I
their
do like
stuff.
theirs. Yeah, that's
That looks
this
so
Bly
good.
and the
Yeah.
Rex. I think are from the same thing, but
I just like the fact that
they have good poses.
did
Very
animate
good
it.
poses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get the Ahsoka?
No.
Hmm.
Not unless she was like half off or something.
If I get these, so can we put them together?
We can do that. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just not gonna buy her.
I'm gonna get both for
But
sure.
someone else can, and I will connect the Rex.
I might save up for it with my points. I don't know. We'll
Good.
see.
Yeah. I think Ahsoka's a little cheaper than Rex.
Really?
I think it's only like $10 though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like 150 versus 160.
I will say it is pretty expensive, but it is a big figure. Like compared
It's
to
decently sized.
the
Yeah.
1/6 scale, like it's still
He looks
almost
really
the same
good
size.
on a shelf
Yeah.
if you want like that animated look.
Yeah, and I do.
That's
the one thing
that one
that-
nails it.
That's the one thing that is kind of a bummer is I do
Yeah.
want animated style clones from
Mhm.
Sideshow. And the Hunters,
Yeah.
he's pretty much I mean, he looks animated.
Most people
So-
probably wouldn't be able to know the difference, but by looking at Hunter.
Yeah.
Did want to ask you guys. So these are all like company made. What do you guys think about custom figures? Custom.
They're cool.
Like how many do you have?
I have one.
You have one.
I have
Is
Tuck.
it the Tuck?
Yeah, I have one.
Dom made.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was really cool.
That's the only thing I have. I would like to have more, and that's why I'm gonna start printing off stuff. Like,
Mhm.
what I would really like is to try to make, like, because if I wanted to, I could take my files that I have for my Mando and shrink them down, and make 1/6 scale like figure stuff. Like I could do that. All I have to do is take down the scale, and it'd be perfect. So I want to try to get one of these, like,
That would be cool. The body.
the body.
Yeah, you can
and
buy,
just
you can buy
like,
those.
I think that'd be so cool. That'd be so fun to do. I might make it with my Snowmano because I have all those files
Ooh.
and make that and print them all off. Like that's what Dom does. He just like, you'll see it on his build plate and he's just got like a bunch of different little things. Like, so I might try to do that. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
I want a little blast.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be really cool.
I think I have 2 custom figures. I have one that Dom gave me. It's a clone that I forget his name, but he looks really good. And then
Talking
I have
about Alpha? Or no, that one he gave to
he gave that one to Greg.
Michael. I don't know. Whatever.
Good, somebody.
Yeah.
And then I painted. I bought the Black Series Cody, and I painted him to look like Vaughn. Michael Rexing around like gave me advice on how to do it, and so I have like my whole like little like Siege of Mandalore like shrine at my house,
Mhm.
and yeah, so I painted Cody to look like Vaughn, and it came out really nice. So I'm pretty proud of that figure.
What about you?
I have never painted like a figure myself. I've always wanted to get into it, but always end up just, not taking
Yeah.
the first step to actually doing it.
As a costumer too, though, it's like kind of hard where you're like, do I want to paint this tiny little figure or do I want to work on a new kit? Because we all have like stuff that we're always working on, like different projects. So I'm always like, it's on the back burner, like the tech that I'm building. But yeah, I feel like it's kind of hard to be like, okay, let's work on this tiny little figure versus
Yeah.
something I could wear.
It's like getting the details on like a bigger piece, like your chest plate, where it's like it's big. You can like actually see more in detail what you're
Yeah.
doing. Whereas like the little figure, you're like, oh gosh, can't
Yeah.
see.
So I think it's cool that Dom
With
does
Dom's
the full
giant glasses, I
costume,
love
and
that
then he's
thing.
got
Yeah.
the little minifigs that he,
Yeah.
that he paints.
I think
That's
of
cool.
the old man from Toy Story 2, where
Yeah.
he's like fixing Woody. He has like, this like
Yeah.
glasses. He's like
Yep.
trying to
That's
sew.
Dom. Corporate needs to find the difference between these two
They're the
pictures.
same photo.
The same photo.
Dom, we're gonna make a little meme of you. And
I
we're
went-
gonna send it to you.
Like last year, I was like live on Instagram and he joined it, and the first image is just his giant like goggles with his big eyes, just like, "Hey guys." It's so funny. I
love
think
that.
I have a screenshot of it somewhere, but I'd have to find it. It reminds me of Pink Panther when he has the, "Oh, you've really gotten fat," and he takes them off and he's like, I love that movie so much. It's so good. Sorry, we really got sidetracked.
That's totally fine.
That's our brand.
Yeah. Got any more questions, Weston?
I do.
So prepared. I love it.
Thank goodness
I
I was
tried.
prepared.
Nawanga.
I wanted to ask some of these companies that make figures, there's like exclusivity with some of them that come out. So like it's either a short run or with Black Series you see like, oh, it's a Walmart exclusive and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And what do you guys think of, companies doing that? Like, do you think it adds to the collecting experience? Like, oh, I was able to get one of these, so it makes you feel a little more accomplished? Or do you think like, that's stupid, just let everybody have it?
I think it's dumb. I think that having to go around to each different store, and I think that's why they do it. I think they do it so that people go into Walmart, people go into Target.
Yeah.
Like they probably make these deals with these big corporations so that people go in and like they go for the figure, but they also go buy something else.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, I need to go for Target to go get a bunch of stuff. I'm going to also go get this figure. And I think it's dumb because it doesn't add any value to it. Like the only thing that adds value to collectibles is like, at least in like the pop world, is the sticker on it.
Yeah.
That does make a difference. But a Walmart sticker doesn't. It's like LA Comic Con, New York Comic Con. Like those are the big differences. Everything else does not matter. It's like only if it's a con exclusive. So I think it's pretty dumb for them to do that. And then I had to like, when I was collecting Black Series, go run around to Walmart and Target and like all these places to try to find something. I just think it's kind of dumb.
I miss the old days where like, because now everything is so accessible through the internet where it's like you can just go online and pre-order it and like not have to worry about it. But like back in the old days, like if you wanted something, you had to wake up. Like they have like, oh, release date is this date, so you wake up, go like at like when the store wasn't even open, like wait outside, go and like hunt the figures you wanted and just drive around. So I feel like as a like a toy like collector and hunter, like that kind of made it fulfilling. Is you woke up, went out, hunted the figure you wanted, and you got. You're like, oh heck yeah! I think the last time I did that was like when Galaxy's Edge did that Target collection, and
that was the last time I think I did it too.
Yeah, so we went to like every single Target in the OC, and like I ended up getting everything that I wanted, and it was just so satisfying that like I woke up early. I like went to all these Targets and I got the figures that I wanted. I got the books that I wanted. So that was pretty cool. But it's like anything now, like con exclusives too. Like when Funko does it, it's like,
whenever we go to the con, the first thing I do is run to I ditch you guys and go to the
fun.
Funko
Well,
booth.
no, it's fun at a con.
They do like the shared retailer exclusive. So it's like, okay, if you go to this con, it'll be at the at like the Funko booth. But if you can't make it out to the con, if you go to like GameStop, Hot Topic or stuff, that exact figure will be at that specific retail. So like,
but it doesn't have the same sticker.
It doesn't?
Nope.
Oh.
Sometimes it doesn't. Yep. And that's the big thing is the sticker. Like literally like my Rex Pop that I have is like $200 cheaper than the other Rex just because of the sticker. Same figure, just different sticker. And I was like, I don't care. I just want the Rex Pop. Like, doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
But what you're saying about waking up early, I thought about this idea that I had the other day, and I want to open up a movie theater that you can't make reservations for to go see a movie. Because
that was the
I
best.
loved going at like 7 and like waiting till midnight. And not like, I hate that it's like, oh, it comes out on Friday, but really it's like Thursday at like 2 p.m. And you're like, okay, this is dumb. Like it takes the excitement out of it for me. I know other people, I'm weird, but like other people would just want to make the reservation. But I think it's fun. Like, you know, like Star Wars, when Star Wars was coming out and you had to get in line and you get to talk to everybody about what's going to happen. Like you get to like bond with people that love what you love.
Best experience is like it was Revenge of the Sith. We did the midnight showing. We camped out. We got out of school. My dad's friend picked like all of us up, and like all us kids were like in line at the theaters waiting all night. And then we could like, it wasn't reserved seating, so we ended up in the very front row.
Oh yeah.
And just like that opening space battle, and you're just like in the front. I was just like holding. I was getting like motion signals. I'm like, it's too close and too fast, but like an awesome experience.
Because like seeing a movie with a bunch of people is so much fun. Like I always make sure if I really want to see a movie, like, dude, watching Endgame and No Way Home with a crowd, it's so much better.
That's a good one.
There's something about it. And that was the main reason I wanted to sneak into Kenobi to watch the first 2 episodes, was because I wanted to watch it with all of Celebration. Like that was so fun. But
the nice thing about that is, I mean, you probably walked out of, the Kenobi showing and were like, this was the coolest freaking thing to ever watch. When everyone at home is like, this is so bad, I'm going to hate on this.
Yeah, it was so fun. Everybody cheering and like, there's something about that group experience that is so much fun. And I just think a movie theater that doesn't take reservations would be super fun. Like
Yeah.
where you're forced to like camp out.
Right.
I think people would like that.
Watching the Caesar Mandalore at Celebration was like so cool because like you're in that big theater, it's on the big screen, and everyone in theater is just cheering and stuff. Like
And you've all seen it like 100 times. Yeah.
It's like still like that. Like it was like watching it for the first time. It was like so emotional. Everyone was so excited, and it was like the coolest thing ever.
What about you, Weston? I forgot what the question was.
I
but
forgot too.
Same.
Oh, it was about
Oh, the exclusives.
Yeah.
That's okay.
We like.
How do you
hanging
feel
out
about
people.
exclusives, Weston?
Exclusives. It depends on kind. You know, I'm done with Black Series, so I don't really care that they do. I thought the dumbest thing ever was that they had a Walgreens exclusive.
Yes.
Who goes to Walgreens first?
Goes to Walgreens.
Yeah, I was like, no. I think it was around that time actually when I saw they started doing that, and I was like, I'm not even gonna try with these figures anymore.
I wish they had a 99-cent store exclusive
That would
for figures.
funny. They still would have sold it for $29.99.
Yeah.
Probably.
dollar store plus tax.
We're the
Dollar
Five
Plus
Below
tax, yeah.
exclusives.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in terms of like the Hot Toys and Sideshow exclusives, so I mean that Chrome Clone Trooper was technically a Celebration exclusive. I didn't buy him at Celebration. I bought him on Sideshow's website. I don't know, a few days after or something, because they put him up for sale, and I liked that. I liked that I still had like a chance of getting them.
Yeah.
As long as there's like a decent chance for it, I'm okay with it. If it's like so stupidly hard, like you have to be at this specific con only, and you can only get it there, and I'm like,
I do kind of hate that because then like scalpers, like, dude, when we were at Celebration and I was literally in line to check out, and I watched this person get the Diamond Grogu, take a picture of the Diamond Grogu, post it on eBay without even purchasing it yet, and I was like, dude, like that's so dumb. Now someone has to pay $200 to get this Diamond Grogu.
yeah, that is one of the issues with making exclusives is that you get the annoying people involved.
But like the Chrome one, like you could still get it on the website, which was cool.
I'm saying, like an even chance for everybody.
Like the Obi-Wan pop that I was talking about, you had to win a raffle to get it. I entered like 6 times and I didn't get one, so I had to go on eBay. The day they came out, I had to trust someone that said that they got it pre-ordered, spent $250 on it because I wanted it that bad. Yeah. Oh well.
Ooh, exclusives and stuff like that. Going back to Grails, I want the Lightning McQueen Crocs.
Oh yes, that is also
that is one of my Grails. That's an exclusive.
I don't have my Crocs on today. I just realized that.
Who are you?
I know.
He has real shoes.
I have real shoes on today.
But that one you can only get by winning a raffle on the Crocs website whenever they do drops. They've only done 2 releases, each by a raffle. I have not won either time. But that is my Grail, and I hate exclusives like that.
That is one of my Grails as well. And they light up.
They light up.
That's pretty cool. Do they say ka-chow?
Oh no, I wish. But
every time you put them in sport mode, ka-chow.
but the little like lightning bolt lights up, so it looks like you're going ka-chow, ka-chow,
cool.
ka-chow. I just watched those movies like 2 days ago. All 3 of them.
You were talking about it last night.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah,
I love Cars. It's probably one of my top favorite movies.
The last time we went to Disney, we all just sat on the outside of the cars, right, and just stared at it.
Stared at it.
So pretty.
it was also down, so you didn't even hear any of the cars.
Yeah,
and there was
it was
no
all
crowd.
quiet.
Of people.
Quiet.
Yeah,
It was nice.
it was really nice.
That's a great spot.
Wish we could do that today, but
Someone's blocked out.
yeah, that's me.
Dars is there.
Lucky.
She's just hanging out.
Cool. Good for you, Dars.
We're hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got any more questions? Or is that it?
No, that was pretty much it for the day.
Cool beans. Well,
so did you have anybody respond to your thing you posted?
no, I forgot about that.
Oh,
So
you can see what other people like.
Blake posted on Instagram, was just kind of like, show your favorite collectible. Did that before the podcast. We're filming right now. So
Yeah. I got Mythos Obi-Wan from Sideshow. I have that.
Ooh.
Good one.
Someone said Transformers.
Some
Okay.
Transformers things are pretty cool.
Yeah.
There's like that one that you can fully transform an Optimus Prime into the truck
Yes.
and then the figure. I was like, whoa.
Oh yeah, you tell
Yeah.
him to he like moves himself. That's
Yeah.
trippy.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Clones. Yep. obviously.
Clones.
Mythos, Boba Fett. Yeah.
Again, a lot of sideshow.
Yeah. It was a lot of
things.
sideshow stuff on there. Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Like,
nothing on
as
there
I've
was
said,
Black Series.
This setup speaks for itself.
Yeah.
People of taste.
Yep.
Huzzah.
We
a man
trust
of
you.
quality. Yeah. Well,
Are you guys ready to be called elitists
about what?
for owning Hot Toys? Do you not remember that when that was like a whole thing with Greg and
No.
Michael?
Okay, so like Hot Toys, like there's payment plans. You can
Yeah.
do monthly payments. It's very affordable.
And when you buy something, when it comes out on pre-order, it literally takes like a year and a half. So it's like,
you have
how are
time
you an
to save
elitist?
up.
It's literally like $20 a month.
It was
It's
all
instead
of
of
my Black
buying-
Series money
Yeah.
went into these.
Instead of buying one Black Series a month, you literally just buy this figure and that's it. Like if you stop getting Black Series and just Hot Toys, you would spend the same amount of money and have a way better figure.
So
That's
they're
where I'm
not
at.
expensive. You're
Yeah.
not elitist if you buy these.
You're just freaking cool.
You just know how to money manage, which I don't
Or,
know. How
no,
to
you
do.
don't know how to money manage.
I mean, if
You
we're,
think
if
you
we're spending
do,
all our money
but-
on these, then that's not good money management.
No. Well, if you buy one responsibly, not 20 in your cart.
Have any of us ever bought one responsibly?
No, I'm not responsible.
Yeah, neither am I.
No.
So
I'm not even gonna look
don't
at my
be
cart.
us.
Yeah.
But you should be financially responsible.
Nah, blow it all on Hot Toys.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
And that's the moral of the
Fine
story.
leather goods. Treat yourself.
Massages.
Treat yourself. All
Anything
right.
else you guys wanted to say?
No.
All right.
I'm good.
I
I'm
think we
done.
said it all.
Anything, everything at all that could have been said.
Buy Sideshow
Has
Hot
been
Toys.
Sideshow, please make a Boba Fett ride in the Rancor.
And please make a Into the Spider-Verse statue with Miles Morales, 2099 Spider-Man, and Scarlet Spider. Thank you. Bye.
Please make it so I can stop listening to him talk about it.
Smash
I do
that
talk
like
about
button.
I do talk about it like every day how much I want that figure.
Comment below what figure you want. And yeah. Okay. Goodbye.
Bye.